Sight that many call the loudest in the NFL. We are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Check 43. Bang. 65.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
21. Shift. Check. Lucky.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He's checking. Crash. Tighten up. 11.
They run with Breida. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Niners 7, Chiefs nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 57. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53. Hey, check.
Working from the gun, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
12 pounds, here we go. Hey, alert! Check 25, Hey, alert! Check safety!
From the 16, Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 84 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Chiefs, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Rush in. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Switch up. Check 24. Check. Hey, 57. Watch it. Chance. No. Me.
On 1st down, Mahomes buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Check the backer, check the backer. Hatch it, hatch it.
Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Check hot route. Hot.
Check. Check 50. Check 50. Hey, 15.
Whip.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. It's caught at the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. No problem there on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
65.
First down.
Check 26. Check 26. Kill.
21. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
13.
This is Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
You can't block me. Watch twist. Watch
21.
kill. Watch the shit.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Here we go. 180.
Keep it up.
Flag.
Hey, switch gears.
On second and 11 now. Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. Third down here.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Flag.
13. Check 13.
Hey, Delta.
3, I want 3. Check nickel. Kill.
White.
Kill.
2.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
65.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Check 99. Check 99.
21.
Fresno. Slam.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Past the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, as the first half is winding down. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
All right. Let's go. Yellow. Hey, let's get there. 54's Mike. Check. Watch the
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll have a 1st down. Pass it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery. And that is how we conclude this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the
How many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go. Check.
Hey, 57 color.
Shit. Watch the shit. Hey, check 24.
Yellow.
Check.
Hey, 15.
Crunch. Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours?
Let's get it right now.
Mahomes now to throw. Forced out to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Check three. Hey, I need one up here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes being chased out left. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. Now Mahomes.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Let's go. Hey, we got
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And this one will be brought back.